Igama lam Akhona Makeleni. I was born and bred in Cape Town. I'm from Ekhubulethhu, and my artistic name is CocoaTheArtists. So I'm obviously a musician. I actually refer to myself as a vocalist, and the kind of genre that I am tapping into is one that I can't even define myself, simply because I don't like to box myself, because as a musician you need to be versatile, but at the same time obviously staying within a specific genre. So what I mean by that is I am a soulful vocalist who wants to work with as many different artists as I can. At the moment I'm more focused on house, hip-hop. I know it's like very different genres, but I find my way through the motions. And then about me, I'm not going to speak about me, I'm going to speak about CocoaTheArtists, because those are actually two different personalities. Akhona, I work a 9-to-5 job, I work in the advertising industry, and CocoaTheArtists is someone totally different. My interest in music started out in a very weird kind of way. I've always been the person at school who used to sing in the choir, who used to make people cry in high school, but I never really took my talent seriously up until I reached a point in my life where I'm like, you know what, we all have various talents, but there are those talents that you can't just like subside or just ignore because they keep on coming back to you. So I love writing, I also love singing, and I was like, fuck this shit, let me embrace my talent in singing and just make the most out of it. So I have fun. It's a hobby. I'm trying to make it a side hustle, and if all goes well, it will be like my career, because I'm doing a lot of things. So that is Akhona in a nutshell. I don't know if I've answered your questions. And then I just released a single called Not Meant to Be. It is I'm not sure, I actually don't know how to even describe it, because the sound is very much like R&B, but at the same time it's got a house feel. But you can check it out. It's on YouTube. I haven't sold it out yet, so you can't find it on iTunes, because like I said, I'm an emerging artist, I'm starting this thing out, and I'm trying to collab with as many artists as I can. But then, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a mouthful. Appreciate it. And yeah, you keep saying you've worked with a lot of artists. Are there any artists that we might know that you've worked with that are worth mentioning? That maybe, as in this song that we've been hearing, it's actually been Coco on the vocals. You know, almost when we listen to this type of music, like, is there any particular song that you can actually pinpoint? Right? There's that particular one, I've worked with this person.
So the one and only song that I'm so proud of and I'm trying to promote is the one that I just mentioned. It's called Not Meant to Be. How the song came about was very interesting. I work with this guy called Tapper. He's also a musician, and he's an emerging artist as well, studying at the Institute of Sound Engineering. He sent me this beat and he was like, Akhona, just like do something and just show me what you've got, type of a thing. And I was like, okay, fine, let me just see what I can do. And then like when I write, like I obviously write about what I'm going through or what other people who are close or around my circles are going through, and anything that I find inspiration from. So I was going through such a difficult time at the time. The song is called Not Meant to Be. It sounds negative, but it's not negative. And it speaks about how sometimes, you know, you can be in love, because I love love, everyone loves love, so how you can be in love with someone, but you separate and then you meet each other after quite some time, and then that moment when you like look into each other's eyes, everything just comes back and it's like, fuck, I still love you, the feeling is still the same, but we're not meant to be because our lives are totally different. So that's how it came about. And yeah, so Tapper is the man that made me come out of my shell. Yeah.
Nice. Alright. And as an emerging artist, usually being new to the industry, one is met with a lot of challenges. what are the hurdles that you've actually come into, like, okay, no, this is a bit of a downer for me, or people aren't just giving you the right gateway to do a certain thing, but what are the challenges that you've met as an upcoming artist?
Sure, I face a lot of challenges, and one of them are personal challenges. Well, I mean, sorry, not one. Some of them are personal challenges, and others, it just involves like the whole thing of, because I don't have a manager, I'm not signed, I'm just an independent artist, and I reside in Cape Town, so it's very difficult, I'm not gonna lie, it's very difficult to get in touch. As much as there are a lot of people who are talented and out there, it's very difficult to find the right people. And when I say the right people, I mean the kind of people that understand your sound, the kind of people that are for you, and the kind of people that you can collab with and you can work well together with, because everyone is on their mission. You know what I'm saying? So just to mention a few, like, I've been struggling to find the right people to work with, because I mean, I tried to start a band, I failed at that, and I was like, you know what, let me just focus on myself as a vocalist and rather merge with other artists. But I'm finding it so difficult to get the right people, or the people that I or will resonate with my kind of sound. So number one, I'm finding it hard to find the right people to collab with. Number two, another thing that I think as unsigned artists we're not aware of is how to promote, like the importance of promoting the music and going through the right channels. Because you can have your own Instagram account, Facebook account. I mean, social media really helps, it works. But like what I'm struggling at this very moment in time is to find the right people who are in the media space, who won't make me cough out a lot of money to get my stuff advertised and promoted. So that's another challenge, promoting the music. And then a personal challenge that I have, which maybe is an eye-opener at the same time, is the fact that I work a 9-to-5 job. So that means I spend most of my day and time at work. So the only time I have to pay attention to my music is if I'm back from work, or it's mainly actually weekends, because I don't work during weekends. So I think, yeah, those are my top challenges that I'm experiencing at this very moment.
And you know what, I always have this conversation also with up and coming or emerging artists, is that people look at the bigger picture, you know, holistically, that I want to be here, but then they forget the fundamentals, like the building blocks as an artist as well. You find that like with what I've experienced and what I've seen, is that with most up and coming artists, they don't even know how to register on SAMRO as an artist. They don't even know how to register the actual song in itself. So you find that the song is dope, but you can't make money off of it because how you registered the song doesn't make sense, you know. So just to add on what you're saying, is that the fundamentals are also as important.
True that.
You know what I mean? But the most important question I always ask is that, first of all, I believe inspiration comes from anywhere, right? More especially, it's more inspiring to see somebody trying, and then there's somebody who's trying to be where you're at, but they don't know how to get there as well. But you started. So for a person who might have been in your shoes a few years ago, who has this gift but does not know where to go with it, what advice or information could you pass on to them in that sense?
Well, firstly, you need to understand yourself as an artist. You need to have goals as an artist, because when I started out, it was just a hobby, like I said. Even with this song, like I wasn't planning to make money out of it. But then after like speaking to people, the right people who kind of gave me advice, who are experienced in this music scene, they were like, actually, why are you taking this like lightly? So going back to your question. So you need to know yourself as an artist, number one, who you are, what you want. And the only way and the easiest way to do this is to literally take a pen and paper and jot it down. Even if it's 3 different bullet points, like start off from there. Know who you are as an artist and what you want. And then from there, you can kind of gauge. So depending on what your goals are, you need to get out there and seek information. And I mean, we have social media. One of the things that I've started to do actually is to just DM like artists or tag people when I promote my music. Because if you're not putting yourself out there, no one will really know. And I've been doing that for a very long time where I'm super shy, I'm super like skeptical about myself as an artist. And if you don't own it and you tell yourself that I'm gonna do this, then you're not, like, no one else is gonna do it but yourself. So you need to get out there. As much as it's so difficult to get, like, you will have to kick all the doors because not everyone is gonna hear you out. So use social media. It's a very like powerful and strong tool that we sometimes underestimate. DM those people, do whatever it takes to get their attention. So you need to go out there, seek information, and ask anyone. And obviously, like, you need to go to events and search, even if it means you go on Google or Facebook, search for music events within your area or anything that's related to what you want to do. I think that's the most simple way to start off.
Dope. And lastly, what can we look forward to from, because I've heard the song, I'm gonna make sure the people hear the song.
Thank you.
But what's up after that though?
So after that, I am actually working on my EP. It's still at its very infant stages because I'm very selective and very strategic about my sound because I don't want people to misunderstand me. And it's actually a therapeutic journey for me as well in getting to know myself and what I like. Because, you know, you can get easily distracted from the kind of music that you listen to or people that you aspire to or the people that you want to be like. But you need to make sure that you become your own identity and brand. So what you can look forward to is obviously my EP. It's coming out. I'm not going to say when because I'm taking it easy. I'm taking my time. But you will definitely know when it's about to drop. And yeah, look out for it.
Yeah. Coco, thank you for your time. We appreciate you chilling with us here by the beach on this lovely sunny day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys, for this amazing opportunity, and I'm looking forward to the future, and I hope you guys will go and YouTube me, CocoaTheArtists, and you'll find me. And yeah, drop me some comments, whatever it is you want to say and share.
Dope.
Appreciate the love. Mwah.
Peace, one love.